How to schedule a wage increase in Allwage. By scheduling the wage increase, you can specify a specific date that the new rate will be applied from, and the system will automatically pay the hours before the date on the old rate and the hours after the specified date on the new rate. Please take note of the following and pause the screen if you need to. Only one can be done per pay run period, and it can only be for the current period. Your payslips will show both the old and new rate, and your cost report new will show the values. The old cost report will not. Any factor overrides will automatically be updated, but new value overrides will need to be done manually. This only applies to clocked hours from the employee overview report and won't apply to any fixed earnings. So things like basic salary, leave payouts, clocked activities, and harvesting items will not be affected. Navigate to payroll. Click on System Rates. You might have a list of system rates, so make sure to select the correct one from the list. Click on the clock, not the pencil, next to the rate. You will see it says Schedule if you hover with your mouse over the clock. Click on Schedule Date. You will see you can only schedule the rate increase in this pay run. Select the date the increase needs to take effect. Enter the new rate that is applicable as of the date selected. You can add in a reason, but it is not mandatory. Now click on Schedule to activate the change. There will be a pop-up advising that it was successful. You can now navigate back to your pay run screen. If you check your employee detail screen, you will see each template that is linked to the hours is split into the old rate and the new rate, and the overview rate will be average of both rates. Back in the pay run, you will notice new tags that will tell you if a specific person has a scheduled rate, meaning their rate is already updated, or if the scheduled rate was not applied. Employees for whom a scheduled rate wasn't applied will usually be employees whose hourly rates are new value hourly rates, as any employee with a factor override will automatically be updated. You can quickly filter for any employees that has not had a schedule rate override by clicking on the Pay Run Setup search and selecting Scheduled Rate Not Applied. This will list only the employees who has the Scheduled Rate Not Applied tag. To update their hourly rates with new values, just click on the Select All checkbox, then click on Import Pay Run Templates on the top of the employee list. Click on Import System Rate Overrides. Click on Scheduled Rates. Click on the drop-down and select the System Rate Override. If you have not yet activated the system rate, there will be no options in the drop-down. Click on Next. You can now type in the new value applicable to the employees or add in a factor. Remember, it will either be a rate or a factor. It can't be both. To change the value, just click on the block, remove the old value and type in the new hourly rate for that employee. You will see in my example that I have some employees that earn below the new minimum rate. It sometimes happens that these employees will now just be set to earn the new minimum rate, or they can also receive an increase that is higher. If they will now be set to earn the new minimum rate, then instead of adding in the minimum rate, you can just remove the old rate and type a 1 into the factor. This will then default this employee to the current new hourly rate. If their new rate, however, will be more than national minimum wage, you can just type in the new hourly rate value. Once everyone in the list has been updated, you can click on Add. You can also update the new rates by importing an Excel spreadsheet. Instead of manually typing in the values, you can click on Manage and then Download. Click on Yes to download our template. This will download an Excel sheet that you can use to update the rates. Open the sheet and enable editing. Remember, you don't need to use our template. You can use any Excel spreadsheet that has a column for the employee codes that matches the codes as it is in our system, and where there is a column for the new rate and a column for the factor. Either the rate or the factor needs to have a value, not both. You can update your Excel spreadsheet as needed. Save your Excel spreadsheet when done. Back in the system, click on Manage and select Upload. Click on Continue. Now navigate to where you have saved your sheet, click on it, and then click on Open. You will see that the amounts have now changed to what it was on the Excel spreadsheet. Click on Add. You will see that all my schedule rate not applied has been removed, as all my employees now have new scheduled rates. Just like the others, the old and the new rate will now show on the payslip screen. Your printed payslips will also show the old rate and the new rate under the template. You will see that your main line item has no rate and that it won't show the merged rate that was on the payslip screen. The detailed calculation breakdown sheet will show the date where the new rate was implemented. Employees will be able to count the amount of hours on the old rate on this sheet. The old cost report will not give an accurate representation of the schedule rate change. We advise that you use the new cost report instead. You will see the merged rate will show on the payroll report sheet, but you will see a more comprehensive breakdown of the rates on the rate sheet section of the report. Thank you for watching our Allwage video. Contact us if you have any questions or queries.